Grace and peace to you. This is yours truly coming at you once again. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I want to talk to you today about Jack Jones, who was arrested at an airport. He was trying to take 2 guns through security. I don't know if he forgot the guns were in the bag or he was deliberately trying to do it. But either way, a demonstration shows that, we have too many guns out there on the streets for this young man to have 2 guns trying to take him through the airport through security. But a key point here is that this young man, Jack Jones, had criticized Morant for, flashing his gun and, getting suspended, things like that, and telling him don't ruin his career. He also had, I believe he sent out a tweet that was saying, from perspective, like, look, bro, get you a security guard or someone that can carry a concealed weapon, if you need to do that, but you don't need to be carrying these guns around. I guess that's what he's trying to encourage him not to do. And here his brother is doing the same thing, right? And so, young, you make mistakes and things like that. But the issue is that our young people have too easy access to guns, right? And then the second thing is like, why do you think you need a gun, right? We in a gun crazed society where people think that. And when I was out in the world and used to gangbang and things like that, I used to think that I always needed a gun too. I had a gun. I took a gun with me everywhere I went, right? Until I got saved and got in church and I got rid of my guns and I realized I didn't need them. But when you do that and you don't have a gun, it also changes your behavior. You're not emboldened to confront people, and somebody give you a finger, you just, keep on driving and don't try to confront them. Versus if you had a gun, you try to confront them and there being issues. So I think, like, we don't really need all these guns in society, especially our athletes and entertainers and so on. You don't need these guns, right? It's more trouble than it is help, because just what happened here, you got arrested for not carrying the gun or having a gun legally. And then trying to take it through security, or whether you're flashing a gun or you end up shooting and hurting and killing someone, right? Guns, are dangerous, and when they're in the hands of immature people that do not know how to control their emotions, then you have even a deeper problem, right? So Jack Jones, most definitely praying for him, that this situation, he get out of this situation, go well for him, praying for that his career is not ruined. And also Morant, right? For both of these young brothers getting caught up with these guns and so on, one criticizing the other and then getting caught up in the same situation. And that's why we also speak on hypocrisy, right? Let us be true leaders. Let us not really get caught up where we're saying something, but we're living a lie ourselves, right? The very things that he was saying about Morant, he did, right? And so the lesson to be learned here is maybe all the other athletes, entertainers, hip hop artists, all these different genres and groups of people, wherever field you are in, where you feel you need a gun, maybe you shouldn't be in that field, because that's just too dangerous, right? To be carrying around a gun where you might end up having to shoot somebody or someone end up shooting you. Don't put yourself in those kind of situations and so on. So I just wanted to share that very quickly with you about this young brother getting arrested. But the main thing is that we have too many guns out here on the streets, and that's the problem, and too easy access to these guns. Somebody needs to sit down and really talk to these young men and get them to understand the dangers of the guns and really why you don't need them. Don't put yourself in a situation to where you have to pack or take a gun, right? If you got to take a gun there, don't go. But a lot of people are doing it, and I'm telling you, it's going to get you in trouble. So those that are seeing this, I'm just telling you now, that's the first thing the police look for. They used to look for drugs, remember, back in the 80s and 90s and so on. Of course, they were getting guns back then too. But now, because marijuana, different things are legalized, now they're looking for guns. When they stop you, they're looking for your guns. They want to arrest you for your guns. And for most people, whatever happens, especially among our blacks, you get caught once and then you get caught again, then you get caught again, and pretty soon you're going to be doing a lot of time with these guns. All right.